today for the Bitcoin and Ethereum price. And yes guys, I kid you not, the last minutes are literally ticking for Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. And if you are saying, Chris, you are over dramatizing right now, well, I want to tell you one thing. Watch this video until the very end and you will understand what I'm actually talking about. There's one specific signal we've all been waiting for and it is about to flash. Is this actually good or bad for Bitcoin and Ethereum? I want to talk about that. I will talk about all my price targets. We didn't hit already, and wow, I have to go to the barber again. Anyways, we didn't hit all of our price targets for Ethereum already. I want to talk about whether we are going to hit the price targets for Bitcoin and what's next for Bitcoin, for Ethereum as well. I will go into my trades. I will go you and show you all my future trades as well. But of course, this one indication in the charts, this is something I feel obligated to tell you, and this is the main purpose of that video. So let's go straight into the content and actually talk about what I'm seeing here in the chart. So we are starting actually for Bitcoin here. And what you can see here is actually the Ethereum chart. So let me go back into Bitcoin, and I do that for a very specific reason. I want to start on Bitcoin and then I will go over into Ethereum. And quick reminder for everyone, guys. I mean, if you've been not following our channel, you've been sleeping under a rock, go down below, press the subscription button, press the bell, and this is important, you have to press on all, because otherwise you are a slave to coincidences. You wanna determine that you get these updates in the moment I'm posting them. You wanna be your own determinant whether you are getting these signals and whether you can trade these trades as the whole crypto community here before it is too late. So I want to just incentivize you for that and go into the charts right now. Also remember, if you go down to the pinned comment, you will find here $2,520 for free. Just scroll down, you can see it here. It's the very first comment, and if you click these links after your initial deposit, you get 1,610 on Bybit alone. In total, more than 2,500 US dollars for free, and you can trade with this free bonus and open it free trade for free. You can withdraw the profits from that if you don't even touch your own money, and I think that's a very fair deal. Let's talk about the price right now, and if I'm going over into the Bitcoin price, you can basically see something interesting because, well, altcoins are exploding, Ethereum is exploding, and everyone is asking, Chris, why are you still talking about Bitcoin? Guys, there's a very specific reason for that, because I'm here, and many of you guys also, I'm here for many years, and I've seen that over and over again. Bitcoin going sideways, altcoins going up, until they are not. Until Bitcoin starts a rocket ship to the downside, a rocket ship to the upside, everything changes for altcoins. So now it is important to determine what is the next move for Bitcoin, to see what is going to happen with Ethereum as well. And once again, guys, you can see this green resistance box here holds still very perfect validity actually, and my pre-drawn resistance and support lines also. People were still laughing at me when I was drawing it right here. Well, afterwards we got perfect resistance right here, we got support right there, we got another resistance right here. So you can see these lines are very valid. The question is, are we going to break out or going to break down? This is something I want to talk about, and once again Ethereum is giving us the answer for that, and I have some good news for you. Still, I want you guys to be a little bit cautious here, of course. And if we are taking the most conservative price target of this rising wedge breakout, actually a rising wedge, as you know, is a bearishly biased pattern, so by default, but if you just look at the probabilities, it should be breaking towards the downside. However, guys, I will talk with you about what my preferred direction is, but of course we are not just playing the guessing game here. We are waiting for the signal to flash, and I will talk about that. 64,500. The longer it takes, the higher the price target will be, because the more we are maturing in a pattern, the more volatile and the more explosive this breakout will be. The breakout to the downside is still the same price target, either the 53,000 or slightly below. But guys, now we have to determine what is eventually the price target for Bitcoin, and also what is happening for Ethereum, and more importantly, are altcoins continuously going to surge here or not? This is also something I want to talk about, of course. First of all, I wanted to remind you that the 64,000 US dollar price target is not everything. But of course, you can see that this would perfectly form a double top yet, which is in it of itself not bullish yet. You can see it once again, perfect alignment with our price target, the 64,800 US dollar price level. So if we were to break out, today or tomorrow would be the day. And of course we have higher price targets, also the 75,000 US dollar target I was quoting for a very long time. And if you go higher up to the dollar, exactly the 3x Fibonacci extension level is the 100,000. I think this is one not for this month, this is one for the next month or the month afterwards. Yes guys, you heard me right. I think we can hit 100,000 US dollars until until the end of or until the end of July, maybe going into August already, maybe even earlier. So of course, we will talk about Ethereum, but I wanted to mention one thing here on the Bitcoin chart. And for this, actually, I wanna go, and please guys, stick here with me until the very end, because Ethereum is once again leading the way for Bitcoin here. And there has something happened in the charts which you have to be aware of. But what I'm talking here about is something else, guys, and I really left it as a surprise for you. It is the hash ribbons. Everyone who is subscribed to the MMCrypto channel knows that we made millions and millions of US dollars buying these beautiful blue dots here, these buy signals. Every single time the blue signal is flashing, we never see the price targets again, and Bitcoin is just going towards the upside like a rocket ship every single time. Look at this blue dot here, and Bitcoin price going up significantly. And this works time and time again. So what am I talking about here? I am, of course, talking about the hash ribbons. Here you can see the hash ribbons, the hash ribbon percentage gain. So what is the hash ribbons actually about? And I want to go into the Ethereum chart. Of course, I want to show you my trades, but I feel obligated to talk about them because it seems like people are forgetting about the hash ribbons. Whenever the hash rate significantly declines, you know, miners are mining Bitcoin, and the more miners are mining Bitcoin, the higher the hash rate. When miners are turning off their equipment, the hash rate goes down. It's called miners capitulation. Well, recently something happened actually in China, in a big province of China, and you can see it if I'm zooming out here a little bit. No, wait. You know what? I use this one here. And do you see this big spike towards the downside here? Just recently on the right-hand side, when it went down, this is when they had an energy error, like all the miners were shut down in that Chinese province. But very quickly, the hash rate came back. And right now, it is forming an all-time high. Whenever the hash rate is going up and is speed like this, we know for an absolute certainty that on the hash ribbons, we will see rather sooner than later the buy signal flashing. And historically, let me go back once again, historically this buy signal is giving us the maximum gain to peak here between 285 and 6,000, or even 8,300%, an average return of 50x when it flashes. Is it going to be 50x this time again? Probably not. But I'm expecting a 5 to 10x at least, and that would be a 250 to 500,000 US dollar for Bitcoin. What do we need for this? We need the hash rate, of course, continuously to increase. And if we are going here on the downside, I want to show you how this looks in the charts. You can look at it yourself. If you type in TradingView just hash ribbons, and let me quickly pull that up here a little bit, and then zoom also in. Wait. Like huge fingers. So if I'm zooming in here, you can see that the green line is the short-term moving average. Right now it is below the long-term moving average. So whenever this one goes back above again, this red ones, this is minus capitulation. Whenever the short-term moving average, and this happens soon, goes above the long-term moving average, we are going to see the buy signal going down. And with a 100% historical confidence level, this pumps Bitcoin. And now, to add to that, of course, and I'm not talking here about like we are going to break out of this rising wedge with a 100% certainty. No, guys, it's not 100. There are no 100% certainties, right? High probability, yes, but no 100% certainties. But what adds to all that gunpowder actually is, of course, the Ethereum price. And if I'm going over to Ethereum, you can see here on the 4-hourly candles for Ethereum, I want to make it as easy to understand as possible. We broke out. The Ethereum price broke out and it hit my price target once again. All my price targets perfectly hit. So the question is this the end for Ethereum? And what does that mean for Bitcoin? Well, Ethereum broke resistance. So I personally think the highest likelihood is that Bitcoin will break resistance as well. Once again, it can happen differently here, but it's all about probabilities, right? So if I am zooming out here a little bit and then pulling out the Fibonacci extension level, from the bottom to the top, then you can once again see something magical unfolding. Because if I'm going higher here, Bitcoin is on its way to my last price prediction I mentioned earlier, the 4x Fibonacci extension level, 4,326. And the funniest thing about that is, guys, once again, I want to do some magic here today. Wait, let me diminish the hash ribbons here. They have nothing to do with Ethereum. If I'm zooming in here and I'm just taking the last Fibonacci extension level from the last bottom to the last all-time high, and then we are going higher, oh my. Then we are going higher, then you can see that we have confluence of the 4x Fibonacci extension level here. They are in perfect confluence, and this doesn't happen a lot. It was because the previous high was lower and the previous low was higher, so that's why we are seeing here $4,330 US as the next price target for Ethereum. So what does this mean on the balance of everything for Bitcoin and Ethereum? Let me go back. Bitcoin still going sideways, altcoin still going up, Ethereum exploding. What was historically the next step for Bitcoin? And we are, like many of you guys are here also for many years already. In the last bull market, it was always Bitcoin going up like crazy, altcoins staying the same, going a little bit up in US dollars, but losing against Bitcoin. Whenever Bitcoin goes into that sideways period, this is when altcoins gain momentum. This is also when Ethereum is gaining momentum. But whenever Bitcoin starts the rocket ship, and this is of course, whenever we are seeing something like the hash ribbon flashing, this is the moment, ladies and gentlemen, when the rocket ship for Bitcoin actually starts. We can still wick down, hit the $53,000 price target, but I'm personally bullish on Bitcoin. And I'm one of the only ones to say that, because everyone is looking at Ethereum and at altcoins right now. This might be the moment we should get vigilant on Bitcoin. Talking about Bitcoin, let me talk about my trade. Here you can see my trade, 1.77 million US dollars in my long position, and it is 310,000 US dollars in a profit. Why do I keep this one open? I am waiting for this significant breakout for Bitcoin. And I will not be shaken out by a fake out. Of course, there are price levels where I'm not gonna be scaling out of my trade. But so far, I am waiting for that. This is what I mean when I'm saying the last minutes are ticking for Bitcoin. We not only have Ethereum as a leading indicator already breaking out towards the upside, hitting our price target, Bitcoin still going sideways, the dominance going down. No, we have the hash ribbons indicator, an historical signal, which is flashing on average once per year, guys, once per year. This shout out to Carl from the Moon. He was calling me on the phone, so the recording stopped. Anyways, guys, so this is what I wanted to talk with you about. I told you my price targets, I told you my next trades, and what I'm looking out for Bitcoin. I think we have to be very vigilant right now, and I want to once again, if you go down to the pin comment, 2,520 US dollars, you get this for free. If you are not yet subscribed, join the MMCrypto family, claim your free bonus, and join the rocket ship here we are actually experiencing in the crypto market. Of course, be very careful. Of course, hold the vast majority of your holdings in a hodling portfolio. Holding is key, but outperforming the markets in our trading portfolio was a lot of fun within the last 12 months. This is why I'm providing these links down below. Of course, I get a bonus, you get a bonus. This is a fair deal. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you want more altcoins, recently I covered altcoins every now and then, Cardano and so on. Leave them down below. Leave your favorite altcoins down below. Upvote each other's altcoins. And this is important, guys. Once again, more than 10,000 likes on that video, then I will talk more about altcoins in the future, just as we hit 10,000 likes yesterday. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Thank you so much for your feedback, for watching until the very end, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, as always, bye bye.